بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله أعزائي الطلبة، طلبة المرحلة الرابعة قسم اللغة الإنجليزية. Today we are going to complete with the subject of Concord. We talked about it with the previous lectures, 3 lectures before this, about the Concord and the types of Concord. First of all, I'd like to remind you with the types of Concord, which we mentioned that they are 3: Concord of person, Concord of number, and Concord of gender. So today we are going to talk about subject complement Concord. The Concord that is available between the subject and complement is usually the Concord of number rather than the Concord of person or the gender. As you know that there is an intensive relationship between the subject and its complement. So whenever the complement is a noun phrase, there should be some sort of concord between the subject and the complement. As you notice here in the first example, the man is a millionaire. So in this example, we notice that the man is singular, and the complement here, which is the millionaire, which refers to the same entity, is also a singular unit. So here we have concord of person, of number, as we mentioned before. The second example is also the same. The men are teachers. So the men here is a plural noun, and the teachers, which is the complement here, and as we mentioned, it is a noun phrase or a noun. Here it is also a plural noun, so we have a concord of number between the subject as well as the complement. You might ask here about the verb of the sentence, whether we have a concord of number or other types of concord between the subject and the verb. Of course, there is a concord between them, but since the focus here within this lecture is about the complement as well as the subject, so we mentioned that and we identified that in the sentence. We also have a similar relationship or similar type of concord that is available between the object of the sentence and the complement or object complement. So, of course, this is happens with the sentence type of SVOC. Look at the first sentence. He thinks these girls the best actors. These girls here is the object, and the best actors here is the object complement. As you notice here that these girls is a plural noun or noun phrase, and the best actors also it is a plural noun phrase. So we have here concord of number between the object and the object complement. Also in the next example, we considered him a friend. So notice here, him is the object, it is a singular one. A friend is also a singular noun phrase. So here, I guess we have finished with the idea of the concord between the subject and complement. That we have it concerning number. The other types of concord that is available between the subject and the object. Sometimes when the object is a reflexive pronoun, like himself, herself, themselves, etc. So we will have concord of number, person, as well as gender. Look at the first example. He injured himself in the leg. If we notice here that the relationship or the type of concord that is available between the subject as well as the object within the sentence, I mean himself, we notice that both of them are singular, both of them are third person, singular, third person, and both of them, of course, the same gender, that is the masculine. The second example, you should give yourself another chance. In this example, also we have the same relationship between the subject, that is you, and the object within the sentence, that is yourself. So here, since the object is a reflexive pronoun, so we found that there is such type of concord, that is concord of number, concord of person, as well as concord of gender. So the three types of concords are available within one example, within one relationship, that is, the object and the subject when the object is a reflexive pronoun. Here we have a very important note. The same concord relationship, I mean the concord of number, person, and gender between the subject and the reflexive pronoun, when the reflexive pronoun occurs in other functions like prepositional complement, I mean within the prepositional phrase. Look at the example here. She is making a sweater for herself. Notice here we don't have an object here. I mean, herself is not the object here, rather it is an adverbial as it comes as a complement for the prepositional phrase, the preposition for here. So here also we have the three types of concord that are the concord of person, concord of number, and concord of gender. So here it is not the object, it is a prepositional phrase. So the element within this sentence is an adverbial, as you know. They are ruining their own chances. Look here. We have here the subject as they and, their own. Of course, the pronoun with the word own should have the same concord relationship as the reflexive pronouns. So here also we have the three types of concord also within this example between the subject and the what comes after the verb, which is the object here, their own. So here there is the same number as with the subject. They are both plural. It is the same person, third person, and we can say it is the same gender, rather, although we don't have gender here. So I guess to consider that we have two types or two clear types of concord here rather than three.